What is poppin' everyone? 8 Phils here, tuning with y'all. Time for another edition of Choices the Freshman, Book 4. We're now in Chapter 3. And before I get started with this chapter, I do want to say this. You know, I've been doing the Choices of Freshman for a minute now. And it seems like a good series at first. But now I see it's starting to get real stagnant. You know, the character development is starting to lack off a little bit, and I see why a lot of people start to really lose interest in the freshman series when around book 4. I can see that now. Makes perfect sense. So what am I getting at here is I'm not 100% sure as of right now whether I will continue the series until the sophomore and junior. Well, to be honest with you, I have done the sophomore and junior, but I'm gonna rephrase that. I don't know if I'm going to keep recording during the sophomore and junior parts. You know, it's like I played the junior, and I think, you know, to me it started. It was trying to act like not Endless Summer, but goddamn, what's that other mystery type book? Not Endless Summer, but it started to remind me a little bit of, not Bloodbound, but I guess you can't say Bloodbound slash, damn, what's the other book? Most Wanted. Most Wanted, I think that's one with, I want to say that's one you supposed to be the, I think the first chapter you're supposed to be a movie star, and then somebody dies in your movie or somebody dies on set, and a big investigation start to happen. That's what I want to say it reminds me of. Bloodbound slash Most Wanted with mystery and all that. That's what the junior reminds me of. And I just was not really, I just really petered out on that one. I did muscle through the book, but at the same time, it was just like, I don't know if I care enough to replay that one again. I'm just saying, I don't know. So we'll just have to see when we get to that point. You know, we almost finished with the freshman. This is the final book of the freshman trilogy. We have 6 chapters to get through before we finish with the freshman. So that's that. Now let's get on with this book. Let's get on with this chapter. Recap the last chapter right quick. Alyssa, Zig, and Zach all traveled up to Maine, went to go pick up Chris. They got a chance to meet Chris's little sister. Don't really care for her. Yawn. Moving on. Alyssa is a real softie. I don't know if y'all was hear me ranting a little bit because I know the music is kind of battling with my voice. So I'm going to say why there's no music playing. Alyssa is a real softie. I'm sorry, but matter of fact, I'm not sorry, but she is a real fucking softie. Who in the fuck, you know, they caught a lobster who kind of escapes. You cannot make this shit up what I'm about to tell you. Who looks at a lobster they just caught, call it cute, name the damn thing like it's a fucking pet. Then when Chris said, oh, he's gonna make a good dinner, gets all sad and mushy-eyed about it. It's like, Alyssa, it is not a fucking pet. It is not a dog. It is not a cat. It is not a parakeet. Hell, it's not even a fucking hamster. I can understand the hamster, you know, like they did in High School Story. I think the main character got a hamster. I can understand a hamster is not goldfish. It's not a turtle. Let me see. It's not even a pet snake. I'm not afraid of snakes, but then at the same time, I don't really care for snakes either, but the point is, it is not a pet. You know, you do not keep that as a pet. You just want to get all sad about, you can't cook here, I dated him, and all that. Then they had a choice whether to keep it or let it be cooked. I'm not spending diamonds on just for you to keep a fucking lobster as a pet. Get the fuck out of here. You're just going to be sad. You're just going to have to be sad about it. I'm just saying, you just gotta be sad and mushy eyed. And then Chris is like, don't worry, it'll be over in a second. That doesn't make me feel better. It's like, girl, shut the fuck up. Get over it. God damn. I never seen anybody be so soft in my life. And I'm ready to some soft ass people. But Alyssa, I'm talking about, even in books I read, I noticed characters who are soft. But Alyssa from The Freshman, Taste of Cake, is the softest individual I ever seen or read about in my lifetime. Like when Caitlyn came out, Caitlyn turned her down. She wanna get all mushy. Is there anything I can make you do to feel better? I'm sorry, Caitlyn. It's like, bitch, it's not your fucking fault. Just this girl's chumping you out and you just being all sad about it. It's not your fault, Alyssa, that she came out. That's Caitlyn's fucking fault. She came out on her own. She can't blame me. Don't be taking the blame like you told her parents that she's out. Like you told Arjun that she's out. Like, let the woman, if she's pissed off, let her be pissed off. No one try to help her, make her feel better, and then try to take blame like it's your fault. And then when shit goes wrong, she wanted to blame herself. She would tell Jays and Chris and all, it's my fault. And they'll tell you, no, it's ridiculous. You can't blame yourself. But I can. It's like, it brings it to this point. Now I see it. Not only she's a softie, she always tries to play the victim role. Not the victim role, but she always wants to throw a pity party. Like, well, listen, enough is enough, man. For real. Excuse me, woman. For real. You can't. Nobody's interested in you throwing a pity party, feeling sorry for yourself, blaming yourself for things that's not your fault. Why? So you can get somebody to hug you, be like, it's okay, Alyssa. I know you didn't try. Like, no, get the fuck out of here. I'm not buying it. Not too many people are buying it. Now I see why the Syrian princess called you a pussy. But then again, I never really seen anybody call a female a pussy. Like, in that sense. Well, a man, yeah. But not a female. I would say, I'd be like, why are you such a softie, man? Why are you so soft? You too soft, Alyssa. My God. This is ridiculous, man. And I'm getting tired of her throwing pity parties, feeling sorry for herself. When shit goes wrong and then, when things don't go her fucking way, she want to pout up. I want to say pout, but she want to, get all sad about it. Like, who gives a fuck? Because, like, goddamn, Zach is my second least favorite character in this book. But Alyssa, she's on the way to surpassing Zach as my new second least favorite character in the book. And it could be the only person in this book that can get Caitlyn a run for her money as my least favorite character in this book. Look, I have no problems with Chris or Tyler and Abby. They all right. Only problem I have with Zach is he's too fucking clingy towards Alyssa. It's like, god damn. Like, give a woman some space, Zach. Damn. I really don't have any issue with Becca, you gotta have that villain in the book. Becca's the villain. So that's why, I might give her shit, but at the same time she's the villain. I understand that. It's kind of like my character is supposed to be in America's Most Eligible, but we're not gonna talk about that right now though. That's a different story. But my God, man, it's just enough is enough. That's all she can tone down the rest of the book, but I highly doubt she will. All right, moving on. I think I talked enough. Dang, I'm already almost 10 minutes in. I haven't even started yet. Okay, enough ranting. Let's move on. Chapter 3. You stop for a night at the Asher summer home. Will you get rested up? For a second, I thought they said arrested. Will you get rested up or partied out? Chapter 3. Oops. That's good. Chapter 3. Summer Wine. You, Zig, and Chris cling to your seats as Zach drives down a bumpy dirt road. Thick walls of trees surround the van. Zach, can you slow down a little? We're jostling around like salmon in a barrel here. I'm going as slowly as I can. This road is just in poor condition. Are you sure we're going the right way? Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that James Family lives so far off the grid. I mean, I always thought he was from Manhattan. He is, but he said he's staying at his family's summer home just outside of Roxbury. These are the directions he texted me. Gee, a summer home. Must be nice. I can barely afford rent. Don't be jealous. I'm amazed that they let a bunch of college students crash at their neighbor. Are they worried they'll scuff their diamond and crescent floors? Oh, come on, they can't be that snobby. Alyssa, you met James Pants before. What's your take on them? I thought they were pretty weird, actually. They all about status. Okay, there we go. Pissed off my right there. They all about status. I feel like I was dishing it for their approval. To be fair, y'all did meet under some strange circumstances. Yeah, but even so, they were condescending towards me. And they even worse towards James. If they can't even support their own son's dreams, what does it say about how they treat everyone else? James has said recently that they actually starting to come around the whole writing thing, so that's a good sign. I just hope they're not still mad about me, still mad at me about the whole fiance fiasco. Well, it's not your fault, Alyssa. You didn't go around saying that. You didn't tell him that they were your fiance. You didn't go around saying that you was his fiance. That was his fault. Okay, I feel I'm missing some important part of the story. What are these strange circumstances you met under? Oh boy, Zay, you're in for quite a tale. This sounds nuts, but back during fall quarter, I had to pretend. Aha, there it is. Thank God, I really don't want to reiterate that story. Y'all lean forward to peek towards windshield. A stately house is visible through a clearing in the trees. That must be the place. Holy cow, James' family is rich. No shit. James said he left the door unlocked and that we could just go right in. I'll text and let him know we're here. You and your friends stand in the foyer. Suitcases in here. I can't see if I'm still recording because that bottom left part is red. Jesus, this place is like a palace. Guess we'll find out when we get past this part. Hello, James? Anyone home? Anybody home? Maybe your text didn't send. The reception is a little spotty out here. You hear footsteps at the top of the stairs and a woman's voice calls out. Bernard, where are you? I swear, why do we even pay that butler? James' mother appeared at the top of the stairs and slowly descends to greet you. Oh, you must be James' friends. And Alyssa, of course. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Please, why don't you move your suitcases to the side hall? I'll have someone bring them up to your rooms. The boys take their bags and head towards the side room. Leave you alone with Olivia. Do you know where James is? I think he's around somewhere. We both stand in awkward silence for a moment. I suppose I need to apologize for our last encounter. I'm sorry that we had me under those circumstances. I was trying to help James. Please, Alyssa, it's I who should be apologizing. You were simply put in the middle of a family spat. I didn't hold it against you. From what James has said, it seems like you've been a very dear friend to him. Mrs. Ashton, James means the world to no, he doesn't. Stop lying. If he meant the world to you, y'all be dating. I'm very glad to hear it. I know your encouragement is important to him. Encouragement, yes, but he doesn't mean the world to you. If I was Olivia, I'd say, if he meant the world to you, why aren't you dating him then? George and I have been trying to show more support for James' writing lately. We were disappointed that he decided to step down from his film, but there's no doubt that he worked hard. Perhaps if circumstances had been different, the boys re-enter the foyer and she clears her throat. So I take it you've been having a refreshing summer then. Yeah, I've been chilling out mostly. What's summer for if not relaxing? Yeah, I remember James being exhausted after his freshman year. Just then, Jane's father comes striding into the room. Ah, I thought I heard voices. Alyssa, how nice to see you again. He turns to your friends and extends his hand. George Ashton, I don't believe we met. Pleasure, Zig. Hi, I'm Zach. Chris, it's nice to meet you, sir. Oh, get out of my house. The boys each snake George's hand. Ah, you must be the football player. I used to dabble with rugby, but until I got too busy with school. I can understand that entirely, sir. I'm the student body president. I'm the student body president as well. That's what it is, student body. I kept on calling it student council. It's all the same thing, shit. Really? It's quite impressive. That's the kind of resume we always hoped James would have. Oh, but James has done so much. He wrote and staged a whole play. He got a movie deal in Hollywood. Oh, I think they know that, Chris. It's a shame that things didn't work out for him there. It seemed like such a wonderful opportunity. He left because he was miserable. Hollywood wasn't good for him. His vision was getting sideswept. He had Yasmin breathing down his neck. He had no support system. If he kept following that path, if he kept following that path, he probably would have ended up completely burnt out. I visited him. Trust me, things were not all they were cracked up to be. I understand entirely. We want him to be successful, but not at the expense of his emotional health. We were a little worried about him, to be honest, but I'm glad that you were there to help him. James worked so hard to make his dream reality. I hope he knows that we're very proud of him. What was that about me? You suck dick for a living? That's what was that about you? James did this from side row, breaks to the ground when he sees you and the rest of the group. Hey, you guys made it. He strides forward, pulls you to a warm hug, then pulls away to greet Chris, Zach, and Zig. It's so good to see everyone. Sorry I only saw your text a second ago. No worries. I can't thank you enough for letting us stay here for the night. And I'm not just saying for the free indoor plumbing. Then what are you saying it for then? It's not a problem. Besides, my parents are about to leave on vacation for Greece, so we got the place to ourselves. Don't be messing up our flow now. Hey, on that note, we should probably be on our way. Bernard should have parked the car by now. She turns and looks you over before giving you a short nod. Please don't trash your house while we're away. Was it playing it too? Mommy issues. You failed to impress Jay's parents. I'm not here to impress them. Fuck them. Still rocking the plate. Look. Hey, it's summer. I need to stay cool. Plus, all my lightweight sweaters are at the dry cleaners. You could at least wear a different type of shirt though. You know, you got a girl shirt on. Y'all laugh and Chris clasped Jay's shoulder with a warm grip. James, I'm really gonna miss you next year. Miss me? Chris, I'll be at Hartfeld next year. Wait, I thought you were a senior. I was. Well, I still am. I didn't finish with Chris last quarter when I was in LA, so I had to make him up. I gotta say, James, you're the last person I expect to be a super senior. That gives me more time to figure out what the heck I'm doing in my life. Hopefully not fun doing over Alyssa. Who knows, maybe I'll end up sticking around Hartfeld a little longer. Yeah, you could. Work at a cafe. The dream. Burst up my day, right by night, and Zig can show you the ropes. Trust me, it'll feel more like a nightmare when you're taking orders from people who need their caffeine fix at 6 a.m. Yeah, I suppose going to class will be even more fun than that. Anyway, enough about school and an ever-approaching future. How about I give you all a grand tour? We start the stables. Hope you like horses. James motions for you to follow, guiding you outside. After a short walk through the manicured grounds, James leads you to a small building. You hit by a smell of fresh hay. Several horses whiny from the closures along the wall. Oh, you beautiful beast. James, hey, it's horses. Zach, you're so lame. Oh boy, do I need to steal myself a round trip full of dad jokes? I know, right? So I think Zach's been driving too long. Zig cautiously raises her head towards one of the horse's muzzles. It's okay, Zig. You can pet him. He won't bite. Zig gently pets the horse's nose and it snorts cheerfully. He breaks into a grin. I've never seen a horse in person before. They're so majestic. Sounds like you're an animal person, Zig. I had dogs growing up, and of course I love them, but I always like reading National Geographic in the doctor's office and stuff. You so lame, Zig. You should never admit that. I went to the zoo for the first time in my 3rd grade class and I was mesmerized. I was glued to the big cat exhibit for like an hour. Hold on, now you're starting to act like Alyssa now. You suddenly realize that a chestnut horse has stuck his head over the rail and rests his chin on your shoulder. Really? I thought she'd be like, get off me, get off me! I tell you, you're too soft, Alyssa. You're too soft. Well, would you look at that? Alyssa's a horse whisperer. No, she's just soft. She'll never be hard. Yeah, she'd probably be the one that get the ice cream, be like, yeah, get ice cream. Then somebody her age range, Becca or somebody like that, steal it from her. Give me back my ice cream! Give me back my ice cream! Tears start flowing from her eyes as Becca walks off with her ice cream. That's Alyssa for you. Soft as fuck. James approaches you, strokes the chestnut hair. He strokes the chestnut horse's neck. I think Ezra likes you, but we want to earn. Do you want to earn his love forever? Sure, what do I have to do? James reaches to a nearby bucket and hands you a carrot. Ezra neighs with excitement. He goes nuts with carrots. Zig, Chris, do you want to feed Ernest and Walt? You all gaze on in delight as the horses gobble up the carrots you offer. Wow, they're such gentle giants. You're so lucky that you get to hang out with the horses whenever you want to. Maybe I should get a pet. It might make me feel better about getting dumped. James raises his eyebrows and glances over at you, and you nod sadly. Oh, sorry to hear that. Is everything okay? It's fine. I'm just processing, trying to take my mind off of it all. Love help spending time with the horses always cheers me up. And I love going riding. How about we all take them out for a trot? You get to see the beautiful countryside too. Can't wait, it'd be a nice change of pace from driving on the highway. Ezra bucks joyfully in the stall. Alpha one can use a little fresh air. How about Alyssa? No. Nay to that. He's down horseback riding. All opposed? Nay. It sounds fun, but I'm not really feeling up for anything active right now. Why don't you all go on ahead? Oh, you guys are so sad, Alyssa. You really gonna pass this up? Often do you get to go horseback riding through the countryside? No, it's fine. You probably, if you feel too sleepy, it's probably better that you don't climb up on a horse. You watch your friends lead their horses outside. They slump down on the bench. The eyelids flutter and you begin to drift off. Wake up, sleepyhead. Oh, what? Looks like someone decided to take a quick nap. Your friends gather around you, the horse back in their stalls. I guess I really was tired. Don't tell I slept through the entire ride. Through the whole ride, excuse me. Well, you had your nap, so maybe I can resume the tour. Let's head back inside. I want to show you guys my family wine cellar. James leads you down to a cool, dark cellar. Wine bottles line the walls as far as the eye could see. Man, just when I think I was gonna get any fancier. How do you end up with this much wine? Oh, my parents dabble in venting. First I thought they said vomiting. This is dabbling. I like to see what happens when they really put their minds to something. Chris leans in close and examines one of the bottles. Okay, I can't even pronounce some of these names. It's wine, fool. You're not supposed to. To be honest, I don't think my parents can either, but it looks fancy to write everything in French. He guides you towards back in the room where you find a bunch of machinery and several vats of grapes. Okay, it's still recording. Double check to make sure. And this is where the magic happens. Wow. My parents said most of it, but we've been on a dip until almost private time to time. For holidays and special occasions, we have a reserve that's up for grabs. Yeah, that's going on. Yep. Okay, I did read it right. Just going on a road trip with friends count as a special occasion? Sure, in the bed. We can have some with dinner and then I'll teach you how to smell the bouquet. Lean over to the edge of one of the vats, gazing down at the grapes. Careful, Alyssa. When grape juice gets all over the edges, these vats can become a little slippery and... Whoa! Too late. You fell head first. Boom. Into the vat. Grapes squishing around you. Your fingers pull you out. You're covered in grape residue. Oh my gosh. James, I'm so sorry. I'll probably contaminate this vat, haven't I? Hey, don't worry about it. There's more grapes where we came. Well, there are more grapes where those came from. Still seems like awful waste. There you go again, Alyssa. Just ride with that and let it go. James approaches the vat and scoops out a handful of grapes. Only one thing left to do, then. That's so childish. Food fight. Tell you best with the wrong quarterback. Okay, that was seriously funny. Oh, it wasn't. Although the spells ruined for my shirt. Nor is there one. There are laundry chutes in all the bathrooms, and I can have a staff wash your clothes so they'll be clean by tomorrow. If you head up the stairs to the right, there are a couple of guest rooms. The staff should have brought your suitcase already, so you can get cleaned up. Okay, I don't want to wear stains the rest of this trip, so I like to get this in the laundry room ASAP. Yeah, let's go off and search. Watch this on TV, make me laugh. The others go off in search of their rooms, leaving you and James dribbling to the floor. James glances at the vat beside him and grins wolfishly. I don't know about you, but I still see grapes in this vat. I said this whole fight isn't over. No, it needs to be over. Listen, you need to get cleaned up too. Nah. Yeah, enough fun for one day. I kind of want to take a shower and change, just to be honest. Fair enough. Let me show you to the bathroom, and I'll tidy this place up. After getting cleaned up and gathering for a hearty dinner, everyone retires to their bedrooms for the night. You settle in bed, running your hands over the luxurious bedspread. There's a knock at this door. Come in, I guess. James pokes his head through the door and enters the room. I just want to check, make sure you're settling okay. Is everything comfortable? James, this place will be luxurious on a normal day. I had to sleep in the van for the past few nights. This is actually heaven. Really? Is the van that bad? No, it is that bad. That's only semi-encouraging. Anyway, I'll let you get some much-deserved rest. I plan a big day in the city for us tomorrow. He leaves, and you snuggle to bed, drifting to sleep almost immediately. What's next? What adventures are waiting for you? What adventures are waiting for you to Big Apple? Find out the next chapter of The Freshman. Well, at least I don't have to edit, so I let everything ride. But this chapter is over. Till next time, I am out. I'll see y'all later.